Guys, what's up? Welcome once again to another video. Thanks as always for tuning in, guys. And let me just take the opportunity to let you guys know how much I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to join me in another video. And also, guys, let me just remind you to like the video, share the video, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and hit that notification bell, and also comment, guys. Comment and let me know what you think. Something I have said that you may or may not have agreed with, or whatever the content is in the video that you want to make a comment about. Feel free to do so. All right. And in fact, guys, I must say, I'm asking you guys to share, comment, like. Those are the main things I'm asking for you guys to do for me. All right. So, guys, this is another sad video that I'm bringing to you guys today. And this one here is crazy, bizarre, whatever the adjective you guys want to use to describe it. Form your own opinions, your whatever it is. Let us look at the video, guys, and then we'll talk again. Okay, so guys, you see that little piece of clip in there, right? And sometimes we do things and we turn around and say, if I had only known. When you reach a stage where you're saying something like that, if I had known, as in Jamaican terms, if me did know, right? Then that is too late. It's already too late when you have to say that, right? So, guys, this is a bridge in India that collapsed, right? And at least 141 people died when a pedestrian suspension bridge collapsed in India's western state of Gujarat, right? And in the video, guys, you can see the guy in the white t-shirt, right? Let me back up a little bit. The guy in the white shirt that has both hands on either side of the bridge, and he's shaking it from side to side, right? And it's a lot of people that was on that bridge, and I'm almost sure that he wasn't the only one that was doing something like that. So it was already overloaded, guys, with too many people. And then to have people doing some things like that, even though it shouldn't have happened. So that means, that just tells us that that the structure of that bridge wasn't strong enough, for a human no matter how much it is, for a human being to be able to shake the bridge, and it collapses like that. It just tells us that the structure wasn't strong enough, to hold so many people. Moreover, to be shaken like that by people, that by the same people that were on the bridge, right? So we I know a lot of people are gonna be. As a matter of fact, I think they so far, the last I checked, they have arrested at least 9 people, right? So a local official said most of those who had died were women, children, or elderly. The bridge in Morbi had been reopened just a week ago after repairs. The bridge in Morbi had been reopened just a week ago after repairs, guys. So there you have it. I didn't even see that yet, right? But bad repairs. You know what I mean? So somebody have to give account for this. There was overcrowding on the bridge at the time as people celebrated the Diwali festival, officials said. The 230-meter, 754 feet bridge on the Machu River was built during British rule in the 19th century. The death toll is expected to rise further. So far it's 141. Police, military, and disaster response teams were deployed, and the rescue effort is continuing. More than 177 people have been rescued so far, officials said. Many children were enjoying holidays for Diwali, and they came here as tourists. An eyewitness called Sukram told Reuters news agency. All of them fell on top of one another. The bridge collapsed due to overloading, and we can just imagine that that you know, some parts of the bridge maybe had, you know, struck people. And guys, furthermore, those structures that you see holding up the bridge right there, if I'm not mistaken, those are made of hard steel. You know, if it's the same as I've seen in a lot of these kind of bridges that, you know, have to be held up by something like this. They're hard steel, right? So when that pops and starts slashing around, guys, you know what I mean? It can cut anything in its path in two, right? So I can imagine that a lot of people were hit and maybe cut up by these steel whatever they call it, right? So it's just a crazy thing. And as I always say, guys, you know, it's a you know, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you know, somebody got to do it, right? So videos on social media showed dozens clinging on to the wreckage as emergency teams attempted to rescue them. And you can see on here, guys, you know, the some of the people hanging on the structure for life, you know what I mean? So there is one of them right there, you know what I mean? So it's really crazy. There's another one right there, you know. So boy, things like these, it's just, it seems like some crazy, you know, everywhere you turn there's just craziness going on. Some survivors clambered up the bridge's broken netting, and others managed to swim to the riverbanks. Reports said several hundred people were on the bridge when it collapsed at around 1840 India time, 1310 GMT on Sunday. A video shot before the collapse showed it packed with people and swaying, and many gripping the netting on its sides. Gujarat is the home state of Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who has announced compensation for the families of victims. He said he was deeply saddened by the tragedy, and the authorities have promised a full investigation. Questions are being asked about whether safety checks were done before the bridge was reopened. It is a popular tourist attraction known locally as Julta Pul, swinging bridge. That's the meaning, swinging bridge. Home Minister Harsh Sanghavi said a number of criminal cases had been registered over the incident. Pratik Vasava was on the bridge at the time of the incident. He told 24 Hours Gujarati language news channel how he had swum to the riverbank. Several children fell into the river, he said, adding, I wanted to pull some of them along with me, but they had drowned or got swept away. Videos showed scenes of chaos as onlookers on the riverbanks tried to rescue those trapped in the water as darkness fell. You know, so guys, it's really just a sad case. And as usual, there are scenes that I that I could not have shown on here, because of YouTube policies. So for you guys who want to see some of these scenes, you can go and look it up online and look at them for yourself. So it's just a crazy situation, guys, and we let us say condolences to all who are involved, guys, and our heart goes out to them. You know what I mean? So last time check, guys, where is it? 4 of those detained, 9 people, as I said before, have been arrested so far. So 4 of those detained are employees of a firm contracted to maintain the bridge in the town of Morby. Hundreds were on the structure when it gave way, sending people screaming for help in the river below in the dark. And it was as I understand, it was a crazy scene when they broke out. When it got lit, and you see the the dead bodies, and just the sheer chaos of what was going on, people trying to find their loved ones. It was just heartbreaking, guys, to see. So hopes of finding more survivors are fading, they said. Many children, women, and elderly people were among the dead. The 140-year-old suspension bridge, a major local tourist attraction, had been reopened only last week after repairs. Police investigating Sunday evening's disaster say the 9 people arrested are all associated with Arriva Group, the firm contracted to maintain and operate the bridge. They are being investigated for culpable homicide not amounting to murder. Senior police officer Ashok Kumar Yadav said. Of these 9, 2 work as managers, while 2 work as ticket booking clerks, all employed by Arriva. At the bridge site, he told the news conference. The other 5 accused include 2 people contracted to repair the structure, as well as security personnel at the bridge. There was no immediate response from Arriva to news of the arrest. Earlier, a company spokesman told the Indian Express newspaper, while we are waiting for more information, prima facie, the bridge collapsed as too many people in the midsection were trying to sway it from one way to the other. And remember, I said that in the beginning, guys. Questions have been raised over why Arriva Group, a company which once described itself as the world's largest clock manufacturing company, before it also began making lighting products, battery-operated bikes, home appliances, and TV sets, was given responsibility for maintaining a bridge. Wow. And I don't even have to get into why that may have been the case. Concerns have also been raised about whether safety checks were carried out before the bridge was reopened. The 230-meter, 754-feet bridge on the Machua River was built in 1880 during British rule in India. In travel brochures, a visit to the Julta Pull or Angin Bridge is listed among the top 10 things to do in Morbi, and it attracts a large number of sightseers and local people on holidays and at festivals. Officials have not yet said how many people were on the bridge when tragedy struck at around 18:40, 13:10 GMT on Sunday, but estimates put it between 400 and 500. More than 177 people have been rescued, officials said. So we see that it could have been, the death toll could have been worse, or as you know, as always, it can go up some more too. You know what I mean? So we just have to hope for the best. So on Monday, a dozen boats with members of the national and state disaster response team searched for survivors while divers from the Indian Navy were on standby, reported BBC Gujarati Roxy. 4 cranes were deployed to pull the bridge wreckage and rescuers looking for bodies trapped underneath. Distressed relatives searched for their loved ones, and as the hours passed, their desperation grew, our correspondent said. So guys, you know, there I don't even have to go any further with this. You know, so let us just wish, you know, the families of the loved ones that has lost their lives, you know, condolences, and you know, let us just hold them in our prayers, guys. And for those who are injured and maybe in hospital or whatever, let us just hope for their speedy recovery, and you know, pray that they pull through, guys. All right, so that's it for now, guys. Blessed love, and thanks again for tuning in. Remember to like the video, share the video, subscribe if you haven't already done so, guys, and you know, hit that notification bell so you get notified as soon as I drop a new video. And comment, and let me know what you guys think. All right, blessed love.